Welcome to WDS Solutions Inc. video series. In this video, we are going to show you how to use the auto summary feature in Dashboard to generate a BlackBerry Summary update for your client. This presentation consists of three parts. Part 1, Auto Summary. Part 2, Capturing a BlackBerry Summary. Part 3, Formatting the BlackBerry Summary. Let's begin. Part 1, Auto Summary. The auto summary is designed to calculate the cumulative volume of gas and fluids produced between two summary events. In this example, we are using a sales gas volume meter and a fluid volume meter. The fluid meter is set to accept incremental volume readings. As input, we will use 30-minute gas readings, hourly fluid readings, and we will generate an auto summary every 4 hours. This will keep the calculated cumulative values simple when we look at them later. I also set the input column's background to yellow so that we can quickly distinguish between input and results. To identify when a summary should be calculated, we use the summary event column. To display the summary event column on a worksheet, we need to enter the site configuration panel and expand the tree to show the time group. Expand the time group and check the summary node to display it on the worksheet. To see the results of an auto summary calculation, we need to show the total produced and total produced period columns. To display these columns on a worksheet, we need to enter the site configuration panel and expand the tree to show production totals. Now expand production totals and the gas group. In the gas group, check total gas produced and the total gas produced period nodes to display them on the worksheet. Next, expand the fluid group. In the fluid group, check the total fluid produced and the total fluid produced period nodes to display them on the worksheet. Sidebar. We recommend that the measurements worksheet be configured for the site personnel in order to facilitate ease of input and monitoring. We suggest that additional worksheets be configured to meet your client's reporting needs. Let's go ahead and enter the first 4 readings. Notice in the summary column, all the cells show the word no in gray, and the values in total produced and total produced period columns are tracking each other. Now that we've entered the 4 o'clock reading, it's time to generate the auto summary. In the summary column on the 4 o'clock row, click twice in the cell to display the drop-down control and enter edit mode. On the right side of the cell, click on the down triangle to expand the list and click on Yes. Remember to click away from the cell to leave edit mode. When we look at the total produced and total produced period columns, we see no change in the calculated volumes. This makes sense since this is our first summary event. Let's enter 4 more hours of readings. Notice in the summary column, cells from 4:30 to 8 show the word no in light gray. This is because the summary column is not a carry down column. Now let's look back at the 4:30 row. You will see that the total produced columns continue to calculate the cumulative for gas and fluid without interruption. Next, look at the total produced period for gas and fluid. You will note that the cumulative calculation has restarted. To visualize this, I added the total fluid produced as the green line and the total fluid produced period as the black circles to the plot. You will see that the green line continues to increase after the 4 o'clock reading, and the black circles start tracking the cumulative again on the 5 o'clock reading. Finally, in the summary column on the 8 o'clock row, set the summary flag to yes. Moving on to part 2, capturing a BlackBerry Summary. A BlackBerry Summary is a convenient way to summarize readings and calculations at a particular point in time. Our system captures the readings and results from the current active row in the worksheets and generates a title value unit list in column order, storing it in the clipboard for later use elsewhere. Let's see how this works. You can right-click on any cell in the worksheet and select BlackBerry Summary to Clipboard from the menu. However, I recommend that you select a row where a cell in the summary column is set to yes. Now that I have a BlackBerry Summary safely stored in the clipboard, I can paste it into the body of an email to the client or add it into the worksheet as part of my remarks. Let's paste the summary into the remark cell at 4 o'clock. Click twice in the remark cell, once to select the cell and one more time to enter edit mode. Use either the hotkey Ctrl-V or paste from the right-click menu to copy the contents of the clipboard into the cell. Notice, after the paste, you will see a blinking edit cursor on what looks like an empty cell. Don't panic, the summary is there. The reason for this is the cell is only 1 row in height, and we just pasted a multi-line remark into the cell. So what you are seeing is the edit cursor positioned on the last line of the remark. By clicking away from the cell, this ends the edit mode, and now the first line of the summary should be visible. Sidebar. When we designed Dashboard, we decided to treat remarks and other text inputs as data readings, making it more compatible with third-party interfaces. We did, however, give the remarks column special consideration when printing and exporting to Excel. Now that you know your summary is restricted to the confines of a cell, how can you edit the summary efficiently? The first reaction is to increase the column width and row height. Sometimes this is impractical. The summary may contain more lines than the screen resolution can support, and if the row heights are large, scrolling of the worksheet can be chunky. The better option is to right-click on the remark cell you want to edit and select Edit from the menu. This will display Dashboard's Expanded Cell Editor, which has similar functionality as Notepad and is designed to handle these bulky summaries. Make your changes, and when finished, press Save and Close. This will save your changes and return you back to the worksheet. Part 3. Formatting a BlackBerry Summary. By default, the BlackBerry Summary is formatted with tab separators between the title, value, and unit. You can change the BlackBerry formatting by going to the Application Settings tab, located in View Preferences. Under BlackBerry Formatting, you can see the separators are set to the default /T for tab. Click on either of the edit boxes and type in a separator of your choice. For example, I will change the title value separator from tab to space equals space, and the value unit separator to a space. Notice as we typed in the characters for the separators, the preview updated itself, showing you how the data line will appear within the BlackBerry Summary. Now that is complete, press OK to save and close the Preferences window. Sidebar. Preferences are global settings that are available for both old and new entities. For example, the BlackBerry Summary in the next job you work on will have the same formatting that you just typed in. Let's see what the new BlackBerry Summary looks like. This time we will create a summary at 8 o'clock. Right-click on a cell in the 8 o'clock row and select BlackBerry Summary to Clipboard from the menu. Let's paste the summary into the 8 o'clock remark cell by right-clicking on the cell and selecting Edit from the menu. In the editor, use the Ctrl-V or select Paste from the right-click menu to insert the BlackBerry Summary. If required, make additional changes to the content in the editor. Press Save and Close when you're finished to return back to the worksheet. Thank you for watching this video on how to use the Auto Summary feature in Dashboard to generate a BlackBerry Summary update for your client. If you have any questions about this video or suggestions for future videos, please contact us at sales@wds-solutions.com.